Sir Isaac Newton, Rosalind Franklin, and Brian Greene are moving. They and all of the other animals at Storefront Science are leaving 181st Street. This children's after-school and weekend science program is closing its doors at the end of October. Dr. Leonissa Ardizzone said the high rent made her business unsustainable.
I mean, the hope was to stay, but when I really looked at it, I just realized that financially, it's just I could no longer take the risk. The overhead, rent, and other things, but largely the rent. Because I wanted to keep prices affordable and I wanted people to come, I couldn't actually reconcile. I physically, without doubling my students, which I was hoping I would in 2 years' time, without that, then it's not feasible for me to be able to pay this rent, and that's ultimately what did it. Say hello. Give him one more pet. Let him take some of the heat off of your hand.
That is my favorite.
So warm.
He likes it.
Yeah.
Both parents and children alike are saddened by the news.
We're really bummed. I haven't told Michael yet because I know he's going to be very sad. But it's a loss to the community. It's really unfortunate that high rents are driving little neighborhood gems out of the neighborhood.
So can everyone take their magnifying glass? Actually, I want everyone to gently feel it and tell me what it feels like.
But rather than call it quits, Ardizzone said she'll reinvent her program.
I think it'll bear fruit in what I'm calling Storefront Science 2.0, right? I think that there are folks who would really like to help me stay here and raise money or whatever, but I feel that'll still just be a Band-Aid. Like, I don't think that will actually fix it in the long run. Like, I think another year later, I may be in this position again. What parts of his body is he using to find you?
His eyes.
His eyes. What else might he be using? But what's coming out of it is a lot of community centers and apartment complexes that have community rooms, and other preschools and other community-based organizations have been reaching out, and I've been reaching out, and we're going to, or the idea is I think we'll find some shared space or some way to rent from existing spaces that are already part of our community up here. Everything I created here will, be housed in my bedroom temporarily. And then what we'll do is just, maybe get a really good granny cart and take it around, or just create our own little science corners in spaces that can welcome us, basically. And then in that way, I feel like we'll reach more kids, too. This is a necessary commodity. Being a scientifically literate person is really important. And I'm not gouging people for that skill. But I should be making a living because I'm giving something that we need.
Until Storefront Science 2.0 takes shape, both adults and children will be sorry to see her go. In New York, I'm Sherry Mazaki.
He's so cute, I can't take it.